So we're gonna just take this video to talk about a lot of things right here, including 2K18, the Prelude and whatnot. This is episode 4 of my career with the Brown Mamba, so I simply ask if y'all enjoying this series, go ahead and give it a like. As y'all see right here, we are now with the Los Angeles Lakers, and we're gonna get a game up in here. We'll talk about it as we talk about some other topics as well. But anyway, TheRealSTG, let's talk a little bit about some things that were on my mind. Y'all saw the title of this video, and obviously this is regarding the Prelude, or Prelude, whatever you want to call it, and I'm gonna say Prelude, and we're just gonna talk about my thoughts, and we're gonna talk about what I think about this demo, if you will, and things of that sort. So I have two things that I want to address. As the Brown Mamba sets a nice screen right here, and we already looking for our teammates, man. So we playing with the reserves. We playing with the reserves. Just keep that in mind. And it's so hard. I just want to talk about this gameplay, but like the Brown Mamba just going straight, getting assists right here, and just making moves. But you know, there's two things that I want to address. The first thing that I want to address is stating the fact that having a prelude is amazing. Okay, having a prelude is something that is new to us. We only got to witness this last year for the first time, and I think having it is just epic. It's needed, right? Just being able to play the game before the game comes out. You know, we have all this hype talk, we have all this, you know, beautiful discussions and news and trailers and everything, and now the whole world for free gets to play the game early. You know, that is lit. That is something that is most definitely a positive, and if you disagree, then you a liar, because you downloaded the Prelude. All right, now that being said, so right now I'm giving huge remarks in terms of positivity to having the Prelude in the game. I think it's needed, I think it's important, I think it sets the stage up as we dot that I. Oh, hold up, splash. All right, I think it's lit. But now, what's one thing that I normally mention about 2K, especially with what they're doing this year in my career, and what they're doing this year in the playground, and what they're doing this year in the neighborhood? What I'm stating is, oh, I just got killed, is this year in the neighborhood, the park, all that crazy stuff, you have the option to do so many things. You have that freedom, right? You have that freedom to travel, you have that freedom to go to stores, you have that freedom to interact with people, you got that freedom to play games. You could do so many things as we get a nice assist right here, right? You get so many opportunities to do things. Okay, and I even stated that if that's not your cup of tea, and we're looking for our teammates right here, if that's not your cup of tea, right, if you're not the type of guy who wants to do all this new stuff that's added to the game, you don't have to. You know, you can just play my career like you played in 2K13, 2K12, just play your, you know, seasonal games and call it a day with some cutscenes, which you can probably skip. So you could do all that. You could play the game as generic as you want to, or you have the option of a plethora amount of activities you can do in this game. We just breaking ankles, bro. Green release, cheese in your eyes. So you have all these options. Now the big point that I'm alluding to is having all these options did not deter you away from doing the basic necessities of the game. What did we see this year? I mentioned that they didn't take anything away, they only added. That is the major point of progression that I've seen in 2K. But with the Prelude, it's the quite opposite. With the Prelude, this year, in my opinion, it's the quite opposite. Because 2K only adds. It only adds. In my career, they added. In my team, they added. In rosters, they added. But in the Prelude, when we're comparing it to last year, they didn't add. They went downhill. They went downhill. So my honest hopes is that next year's Prelude, and a lot of people are voicing this, I'm not hating on 2K. This game is amazing. We all want to play it. But I do think that making the Prelude longer next year would be awesome. That's just my honest opinion. I had a great time with this Prelude, and now I'm just ready for 2K18. Hope y'all enjoy, brothers. Peace.